YouTube is the best website to relax in your free time and watch your favorite content creators. On YouTube, you can watch a variety of videos such as gaming, baking, politics, unboxings, challenges, cartoon feet fetish, animal abuse, pedophile rings, sexually harassing women, selling YouTube videos on the dark web, and Minecraft. So in today's video, I'll be talking about YouTube's darkest corners. Welcome back to another video, and thank you so much for 80,000 subscribers. That is insane, and just thank you. And yeah, in today's video, I will be wearing a beanie just because I am having a really bad hair day. Worse than usual. But yeah, it is what it is. ShopEarlDoesn'tExist.com. And I also have a Twitter now, so follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. But I want to make this intro really short for you guys, so watch the video till the end. And if you guys like the video, then subscribe. But other than that, let's get straight into this video. Monkey hate. Monkey hate is a community on YouTube where people hate monkeys. I don't know why. Most of these videos are monkeys acting like normal monkeys or baby monkeys crying, but some of these videos get darker when it comes to dead monkeys dying from natural causes such as being eaten by other animals. These videos are weird, but it gets more weird by looking at the comments. These comments are nothing but vulgar language and talking shit about monkeys and how much people want these monkeys to be extinct. Why do people hate monkeys on YouTube? Well, there's a few theories. A, these commenters are from foreign countries such as India, since over there, monkeys are pests. Or B, it's just trolling. So those two are the most popular theories why people hate monkeys, but a lot of YouTube channels kind of debunk these two theories because if these commenters are from India, then why are 100% of the comments in English instead of Hindi? Yeah, in India they do speak English, but there isn't any comments in Hindi. And plus, if this was a troll, then why are people trolling for so many years about hating monkeys? Like, if you were following the meme, wouldn't you have been bored by now? Because this hatred towards monkeys on YouTube has been around for so many years, and I just don't see anybody following the hatred for that long. It just doesn't make sense to me. And there's also another theory suggesting that these monkey hate channels are secretly P-word rings. Because a few monkey hate channels have the letters CP in their name, which means child P-word, which I don't want to see on YouTube for obvious reasons. But there is any proof proving that it could be a P-word ring other than the two letters in their name. But yeah, this is definitely a weird side of YouTube. Fake animal rescue channels. We have all seen sad puppy commercials for charity, but here on YouTube, there's a lot of animal rescue videos. Rescuing animals is such a great thing, but what isn't so great is your dog, putting it under a car, recording it, and acting like you're saving the dog by seeking medical attention for the dog. People do this for clout and money, but instead of trying to find real animals to save and rescue, they harm innocent animals to make it seem like they got into a real accident and only save the injured animal for video clicks. This is completely sad, and there's countless of channels that do this, and many of those channels have been exposed. But the fact that these people get praised as the hero from their fans not knowing the truth on what they actually do with the animal is just very heartbreaking. Anuncio intelligente. Anuncio intelligente means smart ad in Spanish. This was allegedly a real ad on YouTube where the lady in the ad would talk to you, kind of like if you were in a FaceTime call, which would be impossible since ads are pre-recorded and not FaceTime calls. In 2019, Raul Navarrete, a Facebook user, claimed that an ad popped up on YouTube where the lady would talk to him, and the ad was actually 5 hours long. That may seem crazy, but I already made a video about disturbing ads on YouTube, and it is possible to get hour-long ads that are up to 24 hours and are unskippable. Make sure to watch that video after this one. The Facebook post about this ad is in Spanish, and I do know Spanish, but I'm just really bad at reading in Spanish and I don't want to translate it, which would be very hard to do. Google Translate isn't the best, so I just asked Montse Ganella to translate this for me, and she's also gonna narrate it, so this is a cameo and not really of a collab, but roll her clip.
Something really strange just happened to me. I was watching videos on YouTube through my smart TV when all of a sudden an ad appears like they typically do on YouTube. I was going to skip it when suddenly I see that this ad lasted more than 5 hours. I was so surprised that I called my dad so he could see how long it lasts. I took a photo while I waited for my dad to arrive, and the girl on the ad kept talking. And when my dad arrived, she directed her gaze towards him. Even my dad jokingly said that she was looking at him. My dad and I got in front of the TV and the girl fell silent. And we felt like she was looking at us. We kept thinking how it was impossible for her to see us. It wasn't a video call or anything like that. It was a simple ad on YouTube. It was simply impossible for her to see us. We laughed about how dumb that sounded. The girl kept talking, but suddenly she got close to the screen and it started making us feel a little scared and uncomfortable. My dad wanted to test if she was watching us and said the word monkey a couple times, and that's when the unthinkable happened. This Asian girl said monkey back. In that moment, we got scared, and I looked for the controller to skip the ad. Between my dad and I, we decided we were very tired. It was a really long and tiring day, but either way, we couldn't ignore what happened, and we turned off the TV. My doubts are, what the heck just happened? Does the TV have a camera? If so, then I can see how it's possible that they can spy on you. And lastly, was YouTube hacked? What just happened scared my dad and I. If someone has had a similar experience, I would like to know your story. This one was mine.
Yeah, weird stuff, and it is pretty unexplainable. There hasn't been anyone else saying that this ad also came up for them, so this could be fake and a creepypasta. I don't know. Like, nobody knows if it's fake or real. It's one of those things, so I don't know what to say. But yeah, while finding topics to talk about for this video, this one really fascinated me, so what do you think? Creepypasta or real? Cartoon Incorporated. In March of 2020, Mama Max would make a video exposing a channel called Cartoon Incorporated. On this channel, they will have movie trailers for sequels that don't exist, such as Frozen 3. At first glance, it looks like a kid's channel, but when you click on the video, you get this. Yeah, very disturbing, and there's even subliminal messages in the video trying to mind control you. This rabbit hole goes deeper because in the comments, you'll see celebrities asking you to contact them. Clearly, these aren't the real celebrities, but instead catfishers, but all these celebrities share one thing in common. They're celebrities with a large younger fan base, such as Jacob Sartorius, Finn Wolfhard, and 2016 Jake Paul. This channel is a P-word ring where they hope a kid clicks on the video and hope that they interact with the comments by giving them their information. In the Mama Max video, Mama Max would reply to the comments with his real phone number, and he gets a call from a P-word, and right off the bat, the P-word sounds nothing like Jacob Sartorius at all. That's the Cliff Notes version of the Mama Max video, but many people believe that Mama Max faked and staged this entire video because in the beginning of the video, it says this: "The following is based on a true story. Some names have been changed to legally protect this work. For legal reasons, the story, names, characters, and incidents portrayed in this production should be seen as fictitious." This raised a few eyebrows because Mama Max just called this video to be a story and that it should be taken as fiction, so people believe this to be faked. Well, to debunk this, many Minecraft trollers on YouTube will have a pop-up in the beginning of their video saying that this troll is actually scripted, which in reality it isn't. They're calling their work fake so YouTube won't terminate them for bullying or harassment. So in Mama Max's case, he probably called this video fake so he can get monetized by YouTube, which didn't work out for him. But people still think it's fake because there isn't any proof that this channel existed before the Mama Max video. Like, there aren't any re-uploads, archives, or anything that matters, so Mama Max could have faked it, and I don't know if he did or didn't. Hypothetically, let's say that he did fake the video. That doesn't change the fact that these type of scenarios happen on YouTube all the time. After all, I get many bot comments giving out WhatsApp numbers. P-words are a problem and there's many of them out there, and I feel that people forget that YouTube is the #2 visited site in the world, right behind Google, and the fact that 3 million plus videos are posted to YouTube every single day. Sadly, it shouldn't be surprising that these scenarios happen in real life all the time, and it wouldn't be shocking if this happens on YouTube, which is the most visited site in the world. MrSleepyPeople. These next 4 topics are actually about communities on YouTube, fetish communities to be exact. And this first entry is a channel called MrSleepyPeople, who post videos of him playing with random women's eyeballs and even licking their eyeballs. This is known as the eye fetish. Oh, and I forgot to mention, when he makes these videos, he does these to women who are unaware on what's going on because they're asleep or they're passed out because they're drunk. So when the man touches the eyeballs and licks them, it's not consensual. The first video on the Sleepy People channel was called Brie Eyeball Check 1, which was posted on October 6, 2011, where it shows a man playing with Brie's eyes, and would make multiple parts where MrSleepyPeople would touch and lick their eyeballs. But it gets even worse. He would do this for 10 years straight, making 38 total videos and gathered more than 1.7 million total views combined throughout his whole channel. Many people wonder, how is he doing this with so many women? Is he breaking into strangers' houses and doing this? Well, the answer isn't clear, but Nick Crowley suggested that it's a possibility that MrSleepyPeople has roommates that go in and out, which explains why different women are in the videos. In one of his videos, in the description, he would say that he did this to a drunk friend, but it gets even worse because in 2012, he would do this to his sister. That's definitely, which is just disgusting. After Nick Crowley's video, it seems that MrSleepyPeople deleted his channel, which it is a good thing, but more channels like this are still on YouTube. VidFeetLove. People love feet for some reason, and over the years, it's been more accepted as a fetish, and here on YouTube, there's a bunch of videos showcasing feet. But VidFeetLove is a bit different than the regular foot fetish because instead of showcasing human feet, it showcases feet from your favorite cartoons, such as Courage the Cowardly Dog, Monsters, Skylanders, Curious George, and many more. The channel has over 500 videos posted to its channel, and their first video was posted to YouTube on January 30th, 2011, and their last upload was on September 14th, 2021. They've been posting cartoon feet for 10 years and the account is still up. This channel is very weird, but at the end of the day, it doesn't show anything graphic or bad, so yeah, there's technically no reason for it to be taken down, but it is still a very strange channel. Boots made for crushing. These videos are about a fetish called crushing, where you would crush things mainly with your feet, hands, machines, etc. The channel called Boots Made for Crushing would make innocent looking videos, I guess, of them crushing an apple and many common household items, but this user would have an alt account called Boots666 where they would post unlisted videos to a playlist and share these darker videos around. What were in these playlists, you may ask? It was the same pair of boots, crushing innocent snails, toads, and even kittens. This channel is no more, but back in the day, this was a huge deal because it introduced a brand new way to share darker videos around YouTube without them noticing it too easily, by posting an unlisted video and sending that video to their underground communities or putting the unlisted video into a playlist. And people still do this till this day. Smoking fetish. These videos involve smoking, but when people watch these type of videos, they're getting off to the idea of someone slowly decaying their body by smoking until they pass away. This is extremely weird in how people fetishize someone poisoning themselves until they sleep forever, and one example of this is a channel called Leather Smoke Me, who was a YouTuber in 2006 where he would smoke buckets upon buckets of cigarettes, and the man in the video is named Dave. Dave would smoke in many creative ways by smoking from his nose, smoking 5 to 10 packs at the same time, using a gas mask, and many other creative ways. His viewers were basically only watching and waiting until he passes away, which is incredibly sad, and with all the heavy smoking, it would age up Dave dramatically and give him oral cancer, causing him to pass away. In a way, this could be considered S-word by cigarette, since people speculate that Dave was only smoking to satisfy people with this fetish, which is just incredibly sad. Daniel Cilley. Daniel Cilley, a man in his 30s located in downtown LA, would record himself harassing women. He would desperately try to find a girlfriend, but his attempts were so sad and pathetic. Don't get me wrong, you won't feel sorry for Daniel at all if you watch his videos, and you'll feel more sad for the women that he interacts with because he is a complete creep. And he would be making his content for 5 years, and his first video was called "I Will Grab Women Soon." No idea what's wrong with this man. Worst thing about this is that he'll make these type of videos with women that are really young, under the age of 18. Also, he's a registered S offender and has charges from women and children. He is really well known in downtown LA since he's nicknamed the Downtown LA Predator. In one instance, he got exposed while making one of these videos.
Here's Dan harassing people in 85 degrees. So this man is known for harassing women across downtown while filming himself. And he videotapes himself, he posts it on the YouTube.
Oh,
So,
really?
yeah, he is a major creep. I wouldn't talk to him if I were you.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for your opinion.
It's everybody's opinion down here, Dan. We all hate you.
That's not true at all.
Everybody. Every single person in downtown hates you. Every single person in downtown knows who you are and hates you.
His channel isn't up anymore, but he did start a brand new channel, which seems that it got taken down. So, it's good seeing YouTube doing their job. Peluchin Entertainment. Peluchin Entertainment was a channel ran by a 15-year-old Spanish-speaking kid in 2018, and he would record himself offing kittens in vile ways such as drowning them in the toilet and beating them. Peluchin recorded himself doing it, but he didn't post them himself. These videos were leaked. Peluchin got in an argument on WhatsApp with somebody, and to take out his frustration, he would take it all out on his cat and send it to the person on WhatsApp. And then the kid on WhatsApp leaked the videos. Peluchin was investigated, but since he was only 15 at the time, stuff like this is private and he'll most likely get away with it. In fact, he did. Even though he did this in 2018, his channel would not be taken down, and in fact, he was still making videos in 2020. In 2020, it was way worse because Peluchin Entertainment inspired other people to do the same and post videos of them doing awful things to cats on YouTube. Luckily, his channel was terminated in 2020 after Moist Critical would make a video on this. Animal A-Word is no joke, and even if he was only 15 at the time, he still inspired many people to do the same thing when he was 17. And even though he was only 17, he should still be arrested because many deranged serial killers start off with animals first and then move on to humans. Okay, so here's an update on Peluchin Entertainment. He's back on YouTube. He's actually been back for a whole year, and his new channel is called Arev. From the few videos I watched, he's now reviewing gaming chairs, mics, playing Roblox, playing Fortnite, and so many other random videos. He even talked about the cat situation, not an apology, but instead an update, saying that 3 years after he made those cat videos, he may finally be charged on November 25th, 2021, but there hasn't been any other update on the case. It's been delayed for so long because of the pandemic. All I know is that he hasn't been arrested since he last posted 6 days ago, but in the video where he addressed those cat videos, he did say that he's getting help from a psychologist. Either way, man should be locked up. Mr. Anime. Trey Eric Sessler, better known online as Lenscap Productions, formerly known as Mr. Anime, was an anime and film enthusiast who formerly reviewed anime on YouTube. In March 13, 2012, Trey said that he will take a break from YouTube since he got a new job that will slow down his uploading schedule. But he also had a blog to still keep his audience updated. Then on March 20th, 2012, Trey brought his mother out to the garage where Trey will then shoot her point blank range onto her chest. Then Trey would go back into the house to shoot his brother in the head. The shots woke up Trey's dad, so his dad went to investigate, where Trey would then shoot him the same way he did to his mom. Then he would take 100 rounds of ammo to Waller High School, where he planned to shoot next, which was across the street. Luckily, Trey stopped himself and went back home, where he was later arrested and will be serving life in prison without parole, since Trey requested for that right to be taken away because Trey didn't want to put anyone else in danger and believes he's better off in prison. Elliot Rodger. Elliot Rodger is known as the Virgin Killer. No, that's not me making fun of him. News stations gave him that name because he's a beta male. Elliot had a huge girl problem, stating that he's never kissed, held hands, or slept with a girl, and would say stuff that he deserves a girlfriend.
And my problem is girls. I don't know why you girls are so repulsed by me.
Being single for 22 years drove him crazy since he would shoot up a college, killing 6, and injuring 14. Before the shooting, he would make a video called Retribution where he explains his motives.
If I can't have you, girls, I will destroy you.
After he filmed that video, he would send a 137-page document to his family, friends, and therapist. Then the therapist will warn the family, but it's already too late. He stabbed 3 roommates to death and wanted to get into a women's sorority house so he can shoot there, but he didn't have a key and nobody let him in, so he would shoot 3 random girls walking outside, which 2 of them sadly passed away. And then Elliot would go to a deli to shoot at, which was filled with students, and finally Elliot would turn the weapon onto himself. Andrew Blaze. This channel, known as Andrew Blaze, was owned by Randy Stair. He would make random videos on YouTube, making video diary type videos, and would also make skits and animations about these ghost girls from Danny Phantom. Randy was so obsessed with a girl in the cartoon named Emma McLean. These may seem like skits to us, but he genuinely believed that they existed and that a ghost realm was out there, and once he passes away, he'll reunite with his ghost girls and become a ghost girl himself. There's more ghost girls other than Ember, but those ghosts aren't from the Danny Phantom show, but instead created by Randy's delusional mind. He was also obsessed with the Columbine massacre and idolized the 2 shooters, especially Eric Harris, and he even bought 3 white shirts with black text saying "Natural Selection," the same exact shirt Eric would wear. Randy would even buy 2 shotguns and make videos with them. Then a few days before June 8th, 2017, he would put fate on a coin flip on what he's going to do with the guns.
So here's the deal. Got a 1983 quarter right here. You believe in fate? Here's the fate test. I'm gonna flip this 3 times, or the best out of 3 rather, and if it's heads, I'll do it here. If it's tails, supermarket. Here we go. I'm not gonna touch it. You will see it as I see it. That's the tails. See that? 2. Looking at it. Heads. Had to be, huh? Have to have it come down to the very last coin flip. Okay, this is it. For all the marbles. Except we're playing for like much more than marbles here. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna land behind the camera. Tails. That is a tails, folks. Which means there's gonna be a loss of a human life, besides my own. Possibly more than one. That's fate for you.
Randy was severely ill, and on June 8th, 2017, Randy would go to the Weiss Market supermarket in Eaton Township, Pennsylvania, which was a supermarket that he worked at for 7 years, and would take the lives of 3 coworkers and then turn the weapon on himself. Rest in peace to the victims, and if you want to know the full story of Andrew Blaze, I do recommend to watch this 40-minute video documentary about him because the rabbit hole goes deeper. YouTube headquarters shooting. Nasime Aghdam was a 39-year-old Iranian YouTuber from San Diego who would post a lot of strange videos, but she would also promote veganism. Her channel reached upwards to 3,000 subscribers, but YouTube would demonetize her channel for no reason. There's probably a reason why YouTube demonetized her channel, but that reason is unknown. She got so angry that she would drive hundreds of miles to San Bruno, California to shoot up the YouTube headquarters. She would shoot 3 people, but luckily they recovered, and then Nasime would turn the weapon on herself. Before the shooting, her family did file a missing person report, and officers found Nasime before the shooting, but officers only then notified the family where she was. They couldn't do anything about it since the attack was later in the day, April 3rd, 2018 at 12:46 p.m. to be exact. Women shooters are very rare and you don't hear much about them, but after the shooting, her family gave out a pre-written apology letter to the victim's family, which is kinda weird, and plus the dad wasn't even crying at all. He was just saying sorry and giving out a pre-written apology letter, which is strange. YouTube prawn. Prawn is corn, replace the C with a P, but I'm gonna call it prawn for this video. Prawn can be found on YouTube pretty easily, and most of it is softcore, but what people do with the more extreme videos is that they'll make the video unlisted and put it into a playlist. All these videos are age restricted of course, but for some reason they are not taken down. Even when you get to the more extreme videos, it's still not as extreme compared to real prawn site videos. There's also a loophole to this because many people when they post these type of videos is that they'll say that the video is for educational purposes, but by reading the comments, you can already tell that the people watching the videos came for something else. And the thing that kind of gets me mad is that these type of videos get millions of views. I'm talking about 10 to 20 million views per videos. Yeah, sure, there's videos with less views, but for the most part, they get millions of views. I don't understand why YouTube doesn't do anything about it. All they do is age restrict the video and not take it down, which they should, to be honest, because here on YouTube, I have to censor my words or else I'll get demonetized. But with prawn, yeah, sure, they don't get paid either because their videos are age restricted, but they get millions of views. Come on, at least push my videos more out there instead of these prawn videos. Oh, and speaking of prawn videos, YouTube also has prawn ads playing on YouTube, which I did talk about in this video because one of these Google ads on YouTube was literally a PP that I had to censor, and yeah, it was uncensored on the YouTube ad, which is just ridiculous. Gore. Gore can be found on YouTube, and the most common type of those videos are medical, but they are age restricted. Sometimes gore goes under the radar and it takes days, sometimes months for YouTube to notice it, so it takes a while for these type of videos to be taken down. One way people get away with posting these type of videos is the same way as prawn. The video is unlisted, but they put the unlisted video to a public playlist or only share the unlisted video with their small communities. Medical isn't the only type of gore found on YouTube, since there's videos of people committing sleep forever and the crushing fetish that I mentioned earlier. Two big cases of sleeping forever are the 1444 video and the Schwab livestream. Sorry if I mispronounced his name, I've heard so many YouTubers pronounce it differently. The 1444 video was a video of a man named Gleb with a gun. I don't have to explain what happens next, but that video was posted to YouTube in 2019 and was taken down 3 days later after it gained 100,000 views before it got taken down. Of course, when these shock videos surface the clean web, people make the most ridiculous rumors saying that, oh, if you watch the video, you're gonna get cursed, and if you don't want to get cursed, you have to write the date on when you watched it onto your arm or something like that. Dude, cursed videos, they don't exist. You are not gonna die by watching pixels on your screen. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't exist. Yeah, the video itself is real. It is a tragic event, but the whole curse behind it is just fake. Gore videos aren't the only thing posted to YouTube, since in 2018, Schwab would go live on YouTube, resulting the same fate as Gleb. And the worst part about the stream is his mom discovering his body. The stream was called Hey, and it was about 50 minutes long. That's all I'm going to say for those two videos. I'm not going to go down the rabbit hole because the rabbit hole for these two videos, they go extremely deep, and I just don't want to talk about it, dude. It's very unnerving and unsettling. But if you do want to know more about these, I recommend watching Plague Moth's video on these. Buying YouTube videos off the dark web. Believe it or not, you can buy some YouTube videos on the dark web. The YouTube videos you can buy are no longer on YouTube because they were taken down. I'm never going to visit the dark web or deep web, so I don't know how many old YouTube videos are posted on the dark web, but I actually got this information from Tuv since he made a video called The Dark Web Strangest Websites Finale, and he briefly mentioned these YouTube videos, but he didn't do a deep dive on them since he was talking about other darker stuff. One video Tuv mentioned was that you can buy a YouTube video on the dark web called First YouTube Video Not Me at the Zoo. As you may know, the first ever YouTube video posted to YouTube was called Me at the Zoo and was posted on April 23rd, 2005 by Javed, who's the co-founder of YouTube. And yes, it's pronounced Javed, not Jod. In the video, it shows Javed at the zoo talking about elephants, and the video is only 19 seconds long. But people say that Me at the Zoo wasn't actually the first video posted to YouTube. The first video posted to YouTube was actually called Comtest 1, which was a video to test the YouTube's website, but I believe this to be fake because the Comtest 1 information surfaced after Ticket Realm's video, and every Ticket Realm video is fake, so don't believe what he says. Comtest 1 is believed to be the first video, but that's fake, but there's a real person on the dark web selling a video called First YouTube Video Not Me at the Zoo, which is a real listing on the dark web. I have no idea what that video contains, if it is Comtest 1 or a different video, or it can just be a random dude scamming in the dark web. I have no clue. And honestly, I am not gonna go to the dark web to see for myself, and I'm not gonna ask Tuff to do it for me. Even though he's done in the past, he doesn't want to go back there again. But in the same Tuff video, he also says that you can buy the infamous Logan Paul Forest video on the dark web. Clearly, I don't have to explain what that video contains. If you know, you know. Tuff didn't provide a screenshot for that one, but if you know Tuff well, he wouldn't make it up, and plus that video isn't that hard to find on the internet. Like, you don't have to buy it off the dark web. I'm pretty sure you can find it somewhere like Reddit. But yeah, these two videos you can buy on the dark web. I assume there could be more, I don't know. But in the Tuff video, Tuff only mentioned 2 videos that you can buy on the dark web. And that is the end of YouTube's darkest corners. Thank you so much for watching till the end of this video, and of course, thank you so much for 80,000 subscribers. It means the world to me, and I can't wait till 100k, dude. It's gonna be a huge video that I have planned. Also, don't forget to follow my other social medias, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, at Morbid for Fun on all socials. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See you guys.